morning. I hope everybody's doing well on this Tuesday. I had a good sleep for once this week, and so I'm raring to go. I am heading right now to one of my favorite thrift places, which opens at 9, so I'm a little bit early. I'm on the highway. It's about 20 minutes from my house, and I wanted to just get there because I have a busy day. I'm only going to be able to go to maybe 3 or 4 places this morning. I have to be downtown to show a beautiful penthouse to a client, and I have to be downtown for 12 o'clock. And then this afternoon I have a doctor's appointment, and then tonight I have other visits with another client. So it's kind of a busy day, but I'm going to try and squeeze in as much thrifting as possible, and hopefully I can get a video of that penthouse because it is something special. With beautiful views of the city, and just really a nice property. So that's going to be my day, but I'm hoping I do find a few treasures along the way, and wanted to show you what I'm wearing today. This is the choker that I showed on Sunday Coffee Talk that went with the bracelet. So I just put the choker on to layer it with, of course, a cross that I have from Black Dog Vintage from Leslie that I wear probably 80% of the time. And then I have these beautiful sterling silver beads, bead necklace that's quite long. I have it doubled that I got from Bruden's treasure chest quite a while ago. But I absolutely love it. So I wear that a lot too. And then I have, this is mine. This is a Mauve Pearl, black pearl ring in sterling silver that I've had for a while. And that's it. So I am, a little fun fact, Mauve pearls I often see on some of the resellers that, you know, they're not 100% sure if something's Mauve or blister, but Mauve pearls and blister pearls are the same thing. They just grow against the shell instead of in the center. When something grows in the center of the shell, it creates a round shape. When it grows against the side of the shell, then one side is flat, which creates the blister or the Mauve pearl. So that's a little bit of a fun fact, in case you didn't know. And yeah, so I'm just gonna get off here, my exit, and there's a lot of traffic coming the other way. It's early. It's about 8:25. The store that I'm going to opens at 9. And I found some good things there, some really good things at this particular one. And then there's a Goodwill that's right across the street. So I'll hit those two right off the bat and see what I can find. So I'll check in a little bit. Well, I went to those 2 places, and unfortunately they were both not great today. I did pick up one Anne Klein necklace at the first one, which is very pretty, a gold tone Anne Klein, very vintage, which I liked, and which could be doubled up, and that was the only thing I got. So I am in a little bit of traffic, and going to, I think I'll make it to go to 2 more places before I have to be downtown. So hopefully those 2 will be a little bit more successful. And I'm sorry for the noise level in the first video, but you know, Quebec roads are really not great. And so there's a lot of highway noise. But now I'm driving a little slower in traffic, so hopefully the sound will be better. And I'll see what they have at the next place. So I'll see you soon. Well, I'm still on the road and I just parked to go into the doctor's office, but I haven't had a successful day, although I've been to a lot of places. I was able to squeeze in some places in between the condo visit. But yeah, it wasn't a great day today. Or maybe I'm just becoming a little bit more selective and I don't want to just get stuff to get stuff because I have a lot of stuff. So I did pick up 3 pieces so far, and I don't know if I'll have time later to go to any more places today, but 3 nice pieces. So I was happy with that. So yeah, I think I'm just getting a little bit more picky. And I wanted to mention too, because somebody made a comment about reselling things that you buy from other resellers. I never resell. When I buy from a reseller, it's because I'm buying for my personal collection. The only exceptions to that are if I receive it and it's not exactly what I expected. Because sometimes when you're buying online and you see it on the screen, it's a lot smaller than reality or bigger than reality. And, I like things that are chunky and big, especially for rings and things like that. So sometimes I get it home and it's smaller than what I had anticipated. So if I don't think I'm going to wear it and, I don't give it to one of my daughters, then I would resell it for what I paid for it. And I would give that reseller complete credit. But the other, that's really the only reason. Or if I get it home and it ends up being similar to something that I already have that I forgot about, or I haven't reached out to wear in a long time. And that has happened one time. So that's it. So, but other than that, if I'm bidding on something from a reseller, it's because it's for myself. And it's, something that I can see myself wearing. So I wanted to clarify that. And I think a lot of the resellers feel the same. They don't generally buy to resell and make a profit. At least that's what I think. I have no idea. So I'm running into the doctor's office because I had to take a blood test in Montreal, or at one particular hospital where I want to volunteer at the Cedars Cancer Institute, which is an institute that is very dear to my heart. And so I wanted to volunteer, but the only way you can volunteer is if you get a note saying that you've had chickenpox, measles, or been vaccinated against chickenpox, measles, mumps, and rubella. And, I'm 64 years old. So I know that I've never had those things, and I'm assuming that in the 60s I was vaccinated against those things. I do know I had chickenpox, but the only way for me to do that, to prove to them, was to get a blood test. So that's why I'm going to the doctor, because I have to get the results of my blood test and for her to sign a form that I can volunteer. So it's never been so hard to volunteer, but that's ever since COVID, things have really gotten strict, and so hopefully I'll be able to do that once a week. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm running in to get those results, and I'll try to check in a little later. Bye now. Hi everyone, I just got home and wanted to grab a little bite before I have to run out again to show another property. I didn't have a hugely successful day in terms of quantity, but sometimes it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. And I was pretty happy with the 3 things that I found today. I didn't have a whole lot of time because I was doing it in between appointments and doctor's appointments and real estate appointments. So this is what I came up with today. And tomorrow's another day. So I'm always hopeful that I will find more treasures. First thing I picked up was this. Now this is an Anne Klein necklace. It's a little bit tangled up because I just stuck it on here, but it is lovely. It's really long. It can be doubled up. Classic Anne Klein with the clusters stationed all around. I just love it. I think that this could be really styled in a fun way, and I grabbed that immediately. Now, these two I found at the same place, and looks like maybe they came from the same person. But this is quartz. The little balls are glass, and then you have silver stations. I would say it's about 28 inches, and it's gorgeous. Really, really pretty necklace. This would be really easy to wear. And then this one is jasper, sterling silver findings, but I just love the white. I think the white makes it bright and happy, and it would be a great piece for the summer. I love this piece. So that's all I found today, and I'm not sad about it. So, I did do a lot of running around and driving, but, I think I'm getting a little bit more picky and not grabbing as much stuff. So I was happy with these 3 things, and I think they're wearable and sellable. So I hope you're all having a great Tuesday, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.